How can I be more confident in social situations?
It is my belief systems that I'm carrying within myself. Lack of confidence. Again, why is a lack of confidence? Because what is a belief system in the first place? A belief system is where I experience something once and then I experience the same thing a few more times. Then it settles in my mind as a belief system. That if, say, in case I was in a social situation once and I felt that I didn't do a good job, and then I did it a couple more times, now I have a belief system that every time I'll be out in a social situation, I'll be failure. So unless and until you remove those wrong belief systems and then get to see that you are the most powerful being in this entire existence, and that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life. You want to be you can be successful in every part, every area of your life. Then you will start bringing in this transformation, this change. Because if you keep on living with the same belief system without removing it, then you will continue behaving in the same manner again and again and again, and this belief system of failure will keep on getting more and more strength. So once we remove these belief systems, the negative old belief system that we are carrying, which are acting like an obstruction in my life, then we replace them with positive belief systems. Because removing the belief systems alone sometimes is not enough or maybe temporary. Say, for example, I have lawn in my house and there are weeds outside in the lawn. Nobody has ever done any effort to plant the weeds. They just grow up. But if I want a nice garden, I have to remove those weeds once. And if I do once, and if I leave it alone, this garden, the weeds will come back up again. What I need to do is, once I remove the weeds, I start planting flowers. And then there'll be lesser and lesser weeds coming, and I keep working constantly. Whatever few come in, I remove them on a daily basis. And eventually I'll have a beautiful garden. But once again, once I have a beautiful garden, that's not the end of it. If I leave a beautiful garden just like that, the weeds will come back up again. So that's why I said this is a constant work. Because there is only one thing that is constant in this universe, and that is change. And if I let the change happen just by on its own, it's usually downwards. It's negative.
Why is forgiveness important, not just for others, but ourselves?
In fact, it's more important for your own self. That, say for example, somebody did bad to me, and I hold this grudge against this person. And whenever I think about that incident or that person, I get that negative feeling. It's like not forgiving is like drinking a slow poison every day and hoping that the other person will die. He doesn't even know what you're thinking about him. If he did something, he has probably forgotten about it. He is not even seeking your forgiveness. So if you are forgiving that person, you're not doing any favor to that person. You're doing more of a favor to yourself. That I don't need this poison in my life. That's why it is so important. But the challenge here is that where people struggle when they try to forgive is that it is very difficult to forgive somebody else before you've forgiven yourself. Most people have not forgiven themselves because deep inside, everybody knows what they have done in their life. And they feel that guilt. And they hold that grudge against their own selves. And so the process begins with forgiving ourselves first. If I am able to forgive myself first, to tell myself that the mistakes that I made in the past, they were done in ignorance. They were done in darkness, as you would say. But now that I have this wisdom that I gained from Brhamanda Yoga, then it's not the time to feel guilty. It's about being grateful that I have the wisdom now. And now onwards, I'll be living my life knowingly. But before I do that, I have to forgive myself for all the mistakes that I made in the past, unknowingly in the darkness. And now there is light in my life. And using this light, this wisdom, plus the tools of Brhamanda Yoga, I am able to forgive myself. And then I can move on to forgive others. And that simply makes our life very, very peaceful.